Let's talk about Satisfactory Update 1. We don't 100% know when the update is going to be releasing, but we do know it's probably going to be sometime this year. The developers, Coffee Stain Studios, have confirmed that this is the #1 thing that they're working on. They did release a video going over the roadmap for Satisfactory, but half of the video was an April Fool's joke when they said they were going to add all the lasers and stuff like that kind of crazy video. But I am honestly beyond excited for Satisfactory 1.0. I'm assuming most of you guys are as well. I'm assuming also the large majority of people are going to be starting a brand new playthrough when the update comes out, because every new Satisfactory update I always go through and make a brand new playthrough, but this is going to be the largest update we've ever seen to Satisfactory. Of course, we don't have like a patch notes list of everything that's going to be coming in this update, but they've hinted and rumored at a few things like dedicated servers. But in this video, what I want to do is talk about a couple things that I would love to see in Satisfactory Update 1.0. And of course, I'm assuming a lot of you guys have a lot of great ideas and stuff also, so make sure to leave those down in the comments below. I believe I started playing the game in Update 3, and I've pretty much been playing it consistently ever since. I think overall Update 7 was probably my least favorite update. It wasn't a bad update by any means, but compared to some of the other ones previously released, it didn't have quite as much new features and stuff to do. In terms of graphics and visuals, I think Satisfactory already looks amazing. It's built in Unreal 5, it has great shader quality, and just everything about the game looks beautiful, so I don't think we're going to see too many graphical overhauls with Update 1. I'm hoping the majority of the things that we get are going to be performance optimizations for getting bigger factories, and also just new things to do and make. I'm assuming they're probably going to make another couple tiers in the space elevator so that we can keep going on more and more, but what I would like to see is some more features into the early and mid game, because of course that late game is going to take us over 100 hours to get to, so having all the content be at the very end of the game wouldn't be that fun, and I really don't think they're going to do that. So hopefully we get some stuff, especially in the mid game is a big area where I think there could be a lot of improvement and a lot of new things. I do apologize if any things I say or recommend here have already been added with mods. I haven't really dived that much into mods in Satisfactory, so there definitely is a high probability I might say something I want to be added to the game, but it's already actually a mod. We already have a couple personal vehicles like the Explorer, but I'd like to see a personal vehicle that could fly around the map, because going around with the Explorer, yes, it's relatively quick, but you have to go around all the different terrain and stuff like that, and it just takes quite a bit of time to traverse the map. It'd be really nice to have a little floating pod or something that we could hop into and fly around the map. I think that'd be really awesome just to get from factory to factory. I know it's probably something that they're never going to add, and I do know 100% this is in mods, but having things like constructors and smelters Mark II, I know that's kind of the fun of the game when you get really big logistical systems, splitting it all up and having like 20 smelters going off of one ore node, but just sometimes it would be a little bit nice to have a couple things in there to kind of condense down your factories. Yes, I know you can use power shards, but in the long run it's going to use significantly more power, so if we can have a version of this that we can upgrade but also uses less power than using power shards, I think that'd be pretty cool. This one is one that I didn't have written down, it's just something that came off the top of my head. It's an absolutely wild and outlandish idea, so this one's a little bit out there, but what if we had there's different planets, like looking up in the sky. I know this isn't maybe for Update 1, but maybe updates down in the future. There's the planets up in the sky and everything. What if somehow we build a spaceship where we can go and transfer stuff between multiple planets, and then we can have different resources with ships that fly in between, and then we can make factories with different resources on the different planets. I'm not saying we have to be able to freely fly a ship, but have a ship that we go on to and it's going to be a cutscene, and then you go to the other planet, you can work on your factory and everything out there, then you can ship all those materials from that planet back to the main planet. Of course, that's nothing that we're going to see with Update 1, but I think that would be pretty cool to see in the future. I think it goes without saying that we're definitely going to have some more parts to assemble throughout our playthroughs. There's definitely going to be new things and new recipes, potentially even new ores and new ore nodes. Throughout each update, they make small changes around the map, so I'm assuming a couple things will be different, but I don't think we're going to get any massive overhauls. That would be really nice though to see a brand new biome or something like that. We'll have to see, but that would be pretty awesome, especially for something really out there and not anything we have right now. I think it also might be interesting to add a little bit more to the verticality of the map. Yes, there's lots of mountains and stuff like that, and there's some small caves, but there really isn't anything too crazy going on underneath the ground. I think it would be kind of cool if some resources you had to build conveyor belts and stuff down into caves or something like that, and then you had to pump it up to get it back up to the surface. It'd also be cool to see some new ways to generate power in the game, because of course you start off with your biomass, which by the way, I believe they did confirm that you're going to be able to feed biomass into these burners with conveyor belts and storage containers. That's just going to be freaking awesome. But then we go from biomass to coal to fuel, and then eventually nuclear and stuff like that. But it would be kind of cool to see some other stuff maybe in the mid game. I think nuclear should still be the top one 1. I think there should be some more ones kind of in between there. Hopefully we get new gadgets, like we have like the blade runners that you can run fast, you have the jetpack and the hover pack and stuff. I would like to see some more stuff like that, potentially some more enemies, some new weapons, just all kind of stuff like that. I don't have anything too specific, but just more stuff like that in general to craft in the equipment workbench. All this stuff would be really great. Overall, I think update 1.0 is going to be the largest update in Satisfactory, and if you guys haven't played the game in a while, you guys should definitely come back and play it once the update releases. For me personally, I'm about halfway through a playthrough right now. I'm going to continue playing this playthrough until the new update comes out, but if you're just wanting to get back into Satisfactory, I might hold off and wait just a little bit before you start your new playthrough, because honestly, by the time you get into like the mid game and stuff, the new update might be out actually. So if you guys are excited for Satisfactory update 1.0, make sure to leave a like on this video, comment your other ideas down below, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Satisfactory content. When update 1.0 comes out, we're going to be making a playthrough, and I am super excited to do that. But that's everything I have for you guys in this video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.